What's up, guys? It's the Master Key with Electric Dollar Bills here with another video. So I'm actually here at the car lot getting my vehicle serviced, but I figured I wanted to make a quick video for you guys about how I made $28,000 with very little bit of money invested. Like, honestly, if you really break down how much I paid for the lead, sheesh, between the lead, the skip tracing, and the text message that I sent, I don't know, honestly, it'd probably be like a couple of dollars, like under $5. Honestly, under $5. And you might think I'm crazy, but I'm being 100% transparent with you guys. I put in a few hours of work as well, so that was probably the most invested, is my time. Altogether, probably definitely under 10 hours. I would say maybe like 5 hours for real, if you count every single, like, the time it took for me. Now if you add in like the time, my driving time and stuff that it took me to drive to meet the seller, to show the house and things of that nature, I don't know, it'd probably be a little bit more, but definitely between 5 to 10 hours max is how much I invested as far as time wise. But actually money, yeah, like $5. And I got like a crazy return on the money I spent based off the money I made. So I'm going to actually show you guys the house. I'm going to show you a couple other things as well. You guys are with me for today. I'm actually on a trip out here to this market because I don't live in this market. I do a lot of virtual stuff, but you know, sometimes you just gotta go. You know, you gotta go. Like, as much as I like to, you know, hire people to go do a lot of things for me, sometimes I'll have my car and just drive up to the market. It's only about an hour or so, 2 hours max away from where I am. So I'll hop in a car and I'll go there to check out properties, to meet with people, and to do things like that. I actually have a closing today. I'm closing on another property in the city that we're going to. So you guys might get a little bit of that, of me closing on this other property. I'm gonna show you guys the house, and I'm also gonna show you a couple of other houses that I'm looking at as well. And like I said, most of these deals I'm getting, you know, with a couple of dollars spent as far as it goes with marketing. So I'm gonna show you some stuff. I'm gonna show you what I do, some of my strategies, and we're gonna get it popping. So stay tuned. If you guys stay to the very end, I might have a goodie for you or something like that. So stay to the end. We'll see. Peace. Alright guys, just pulled up to the property, one property that I'm about to be looking at today. See if you guys can get a pretty decent look at it. It's this blue house right behind me. Got a lockbox on this, so we're gonna go right up into it. See if I can't flip it, so just go ahead and this is good if you guys don't know the lockbox joint. You better get hip with it. And I actually got to get some pictures, so I'm gonna let you guys go, but I am gonna let you guys get a look inside once I do some video. So stay tuned. All right guys, I just finished looking at the property. I'm not going to be able to take you inside. They actually had some personal things in there. Once I got in, I thought it was vacant, but it actually has some personal things still inside. So I guess they maybe stay here from time to time. And it was like very like custom, so I just didn't want to, you know, put their whole shabam on blast. But it's a pretty solid house. It needs a lot of work. Not like a lot, but enough. If you can see on the other side, I'll show you if we can get a good look. It needs a full roof job on here. You might be able to see. So yeah, this property needs a full facelift, full rehab. I'm actually going to keep it pushing so I can stay on track for my appointment with the title company, and also I have 2 more properties to go look at. One is another property that I'm about to put an offer in on, and then I'm also going to show you guys the property that I made $28,000 on, so you guys can see that one. So stay tuned. All right, guys, I just pulled up to the title company. Just me here, so I'm not going to record a ton of stuff. I don't want to be trying to talk and speak business and do transactions with a camera, in my hand. I will get you guys as many clips as I can, if I'm able to get any, just so you guys can see like what the inside of the title company looks like, and just the interactions and everything that we're doing inside of here. But it's gonna be very quick, very smooth, and like I said, I'll get you guys as much as I can. After that, we're gonna head over to 2 more properties. So the day is getting a little dark, as you guys can see. It's getting later in the evening with the winter time coming. Obviously, it's starting to get dark a little early, but we're gonna still make it happen and get as much as we can in this vlog. So stay tuned. Alright, guys, leaving the title company. I don't know what time it is. I don't know how long I was there, but I feel like it was a long ass time. My doors was open. Everything went as best as it could go. It went the way that I wanted it to go. Let's just say that. I got my, so I'm not gonna, show you guys too much of that. But I got my check, and so everything closed. Everything went well. My attorney, he did his thizzle. Did what he had to do. He's rushing off now. So yeah, everything went well with everybody involved. This closing was actually it was some issues that came up. You'll learn that you have to be very savvy with communication and solving problems, because you're solving a problem when you're purchasing the property from the seller, but I want you guys to understand that's not the only problem that comes up. There's a lot of problems that come up in closing. I got some of my teeth, hold on. There's a lot of problems that come up in closing. And, like taxes, liens, insurance, just all type of stuff. If it's a married couples, one of the spouses might not want to sign off. It's a ton of things that comes up. But as a problem solver, you got to just kind of, you got to jig. You got to jig with it and make things go well and make things work out. So that's the main thing. And this was probably honestly, it was a smooth closing, but it probably was one of the more difficult ones that I've had in a while. It was just a lot of stuff. I won't get, too deep into it, but it's just all a part of the game. You guys got to realize it's a part of the game. So, but everything went well. I got my check. I have my money. The seller got what they want. They have their money. My buyer got what she want. She got her property, and the property's already cash flowing. So she's buying it and making money on day one. She's very happy and pleased with that. So yeah, man, it's all good. It's a good day. It's a successful day. I was pretty confident that this transaction would close, but at the same time, it was a couple of times where other parties involved weren't that confident. Like my attorney, he kind of got pessimistic on me at one point, but I just had to calm him down, which is kind of crazy. You kind of want people on your team that is going to be problem solving like you. And that's no shots or anything to him. You know, he did a really good job today. Like I said, he put on his cape and was a superhero, and, you know, did what he had to do to get everything worked out. So that's really good that he did on his part. But it was a point, you know, just based off of some of the things that the seller was talking about, where he just got a little bit pessimistic about this transaction even closing. So it was some nights where I just really wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% sure if we were going to even make it to the closing table. But we made it to the closing table. You know, as a problem solver as I am, you know, that's what I pride myself on, making stuff happen and getting stuff closed. You know, I would have did whatever it was that I had to do, or did whatever it took to make sure that this transaction got closed out. I'm not going to let a couple of dollars mess up a closing, mess up, you know, me keeping my word to all parties that's involved. So we closed. It's over. It's a wrap. So let's move on to the next. So I'm headed to my office to pick up some mail, because I want to do that while I'm out here. I don't make it to this city that often. But then we're going to go look at a property, actually put a lockbox on a property that I'm about to make an offer on. And then we're also going to ride by the house that I made $28,000 on, when I only spent like $5 or so, or maybe even less than that. I don't know. I would have to break it all the way down. But it was like, I could say zero, and, you know, that would work. But it was a couple dollars that I spent. So I'm going to just be transparent with you guys. It was like $5, maybe $3. I don't know. I would have to bust down the marketing campaign, but it was really, really cheap. So all is well. I'm excited. It was a very stressful day, but not really. It was just me not knowing like how everything was going to go. And like I said, I feel like I was in there for a long time, because it was just like, you know, us getting everything clear. But we worked it out, and, you know, it's all good. So let's keep it pushing. We're losing daylight. As you can see, you guys really can't see. Here, I'll try to pivot my phone. As you can see, the sun is setting, and we still got 2 properties to ride by. So I got another stop to make. So I gotta, you know, put the pedal to the metal so I can finish this video for you guys, and you can see what's going on. So I'll catch you guys at the next stop. Stay tuned. All right, guys. I just made it to the property. Gotta put a lockbox on it. As you can see, it's very, very dark outside. So I let the sun get the best of me, get a hold of me. So yeah, I'm just gonna hurry up and go throw this lockbox on, so I can get an offer in on this property in the next 24 hours or so. And yeah, then I'm hitting the road to head back. And then I'm also going to break down, since you guys stay all the way to the end, I'm going to break down the $28,000 deal. So you can, I'm going to tell you how I found the deal, what I did to find the deal, and I'm also going to break down the numbers with you guys. So stay tuned for that. Okay, guys, thank you for staying to the end of the video. And because you guys stayed to the end of the video, I have a special treat for you guys. So I'm going to break down the numbers and show you guys how I was able to create a crazy return on this property that I found very easily. I didn't have to spend a lot of money at all, and I was able to acquire the property with, like, literally, we're going to break it down. So let's get into it. So this is the property right here. Now, originally, I was looking to get this property for myself and keep it as a hold. I was going to do either a Section 8 property, and I also had another strategy that I was going to do. I was going to do an Airbnb with it. So the good thing is, when you find properties, just having a bunch of different exit strategies is really good. So you're not like stuck in one exit strategy. But the exit strategy that I decided to go with, it worked best for me at the time, based off of the time I had to close on the property. So I showed this property. So let's just get into how I acquired the property. So I reached out to a seller about a different property that she had, and I offered her $2,000 on the property. We fell on 5,000, and I was going to sell the property for somewhere between $20,000. Now, we still haven't closed on that property because of some issues with the property, but she brought up another property that she had that she was looking to do some type of owner financing. Seller financing is another term for it. Just creative financing is a term that's used when you do those type of transactions. So she said she was on a fixed income and she was looking for something monthly. So she wasn't looking for a lump sum. She just wanted something that could cash flow her monthly. So we came up with an agreement that was going to work out for her. I got the agreement. I got the property under contract, and then I began to, do my due diligence. So after a couple of months, and I could have moved this property much quicker, but I didn't. It took a long time for me to close this property. Not like long as in like 90 days, not that long, but longer than usual, just because I was trying to figure out what exit strategy that I was going to use. Like, I was trying to get financing, and I was just trying to do all of these things to fix it up. But what ended up being the best strategy for me is doing the creative financing. So me and her came up with some terms. I'm not going to get into the specifics of the terms, just to protect privacy and things like that. But we did a monthly thing, and I didn't put anything down. I will tell you guys that. So I ended up fishing the property out, or that's not the right word to use, but I ended up putting the property out there to see if anybody wanted to purchase the agreement from me. And I was gonna do like a traditional wholesale. I was gonna go back to her and say, hey, XYZ. So I got this under contract for $27,000, and I marketed it, and I got offers on it between $22,000 and all the way up to $32,000. So I could have wholesaled it for $32,000 and made a $5,000 profit on it right away, and that would have been fine. And here, let's go through the pictures. Let me multitask while I'm talking to you guys about this. So that would be fine. But I started getting people reaching out to me. Well, actually, I put financing option available when I was marketing it. And the reason I did that is because I had it under contract for financing. So I knew that I could finance it, but I just didn't know how much. So I found a lot of people that came and wanted to purchase the property financing. I found a couple that a family, I'll say a family that wanted to purchase the property, and we came up with an agreement. They put $10,000 down, and they pay me each month. So I got 10 up front, and I also I receive monthly payments on this, and it'll be for 60 months. So I will tell you guys that, and that works out for me. So this was a really great transaction for me. So as you can see, the property do need work, right? So if you see the bathroom needs some updates. There's a ton of things that need to be updated with the property. Like, and here's the kitchen. It needs the cabinets installed and things like that. It needs a clean out. It needs a HVAC system. But I sold the property as is. So I didn't have to pay for any of that. Like, originally I was going to do all the work, and I was getting bids and things of that nature. That's also another reason why it took a little longer for me to close the transaction. It's just because I was just really trying to figure out what I was going to do with this property, because I just had so many different options. But this option ended up being the best option for me. So with that being said, they purchased the property as is. I didn't have to put a dime into it as far as repairs go. So I was really happy with that. But let's just break down the numbers real quick. So I got a marketing list. I used a company called PropStream, and I'm not here to plug PropStream. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that with them. Who knows if I'll get one in the future? I don't know. But as of now, I don't. So I'm not going to log into PropStream or show you guys anything like that. I will possibly do that on another video if you guys are interested in seeing what type of list that I pull. But I did use PropStream, and with PropStream, you pay $97,000. You pay $97 a month for 10,000 leads. So let me pull up my calculator. So 10,000 leads for $97 a month. Okay. So each lead is about $1.03. Okay. So for the lead, I paid $1.03. And then I skip traced my list. And the list that I skip traced, I think I did like 500 at the time. So for 500 skip traces, I paid, how much was it? Like $163. So I'm gonna divide that by $163, which actually is a little on the high end. I have a new skip tracing software that I use that I pay a lot cheaper for. When I skip traced this list, I didn't use PropStream. I used a different company, but PropStream also offers skip tracing, just to let you guys know. Is it higher or lower? I'm not, I don't know for sure. I can't really speculate on that right now. I'm just gonna go through what I paid. So I spent $3.06 on the skip. Did I say? Hold on, $3.06. $3.06 on the skip, and then the text message. The company that I use, like for instance, like if I put $70 on the account, I can skip like it's probably like 2,000 numbers for like $70. So that breaks down to like 2 cents. Let's say 3 cents. The text that I sent to her was like 3 cents. Okay. So that is a total of, this is 2. And math is one of my favorite subjects, but by any means, guys, I'm not a math magician. So my numbers could be even a little bit cheaper than this, but this is, when I'm breaking it all down, this is what I'm coming up with. So this is going to be 1. And then this is going to be 4. So $4.12 is what I spent to get this deal, okay? And I don't have the paperwork in front of me, but honestly, I said $28,000 was what I made, but it was actually a little bit more than that, because I got the property under contract for $27,000. I ended up selling it for like either 55, 676, or like 56. It was either 55 or 56, which once you minus that 27,000, I either made 28.6 or 29.6. So almost 30,000 is what I'll make on this transaction. I got $10,000 up front as their down payment, and I also get monthly payments each and every month until they pay it off. So this was definitely a win-win for everybody involved. The seller was able to get, this headache property that she had. She started the rehab. She started this rehab, and the contractors didn't finish it. I don't know if it was due to COVID. I think it was either a little bit before COVID or around that time. The contractor just stopped the job. So she had this property just sitting here. She was paying utility bills. She was paying taxes. As you guys could see, the lights were still on. So she was paying electric bill, the water bill. She was paying taxes. I mean, and this was a headache property to her, because every night it was just sitting there. She wasn't making any money. She was actually losing money. So it was a win for her, because she's able to get her monthly cash flow that she wants. Don't have to worry about the property being vandalized or anything like that, or just worrying about losing money that she was paying. And then also, I was able to get what I wanted, without having to do anything but construct this transaction and putting all of the mind work together. And then the buyer, of course, they got what they wanted, because they were able to get a home. They were tired of being renters and throwing their money away each month. They wanted a solid property for their growing family. They're a young family and growing, and they just wanted something that they could call their own. So this was very good for them. The house was in condition where they could just move in and kind of do work as they go, and they were very happy with that. So they got what they wanted. Everybody got what they wanted involved, and it was definitely a win-win for everybody. So that was a beautiful blessing for everybody involved. And I mean, this is one of the best strategies to have in your repertoire as a real estate investor. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any other questions about these type of transactions, please drop them down below in the comments. Hit the like button if you are feeling the content, if you appreciate this video, if this helps you out a little bit, and definitely subscribe to the channel if you like videos like these and you want to hear more. I'm going to definitely keep them coming. How I was able to get that crazy return with only having to spend $4.12 on the lead total to get the information, skip the information, text message, and I was able to make only almost $30,000. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. You keep rocking with me. I'll keep rocking with you guys. I want to keep that content coming. Let's go.